like this place.
Just checking a couple things. Alright, pretty much all set, I think, then. Alright, so, as you can tell, I am starting up in Blasted Lands today. Obviously I was able to make it to level 45 in the previous stream, and I don't know how long today is going to be. I have about 2.5 hours, well, I have like closer to 3 before I have to leave for work, but I'm going to say closer to 2.5 hours or a little past if I am finishing up something. We'll see. Don't know how much I'll get done. I was originally thinking I might have started a different character this morning, aka the Night Elf, but I think that will be tomorrow, if I start them tomorrow. One, because it's not even nighttime. I was hoping it was going to be nighttime in game for them, but apparently the times are I just can't guess them. I thought I had it figured out after like 3 attempts, but no, when I woke up yesterday morning and then this morning, both times were completely different. So I don't know if I'm just an idiot, probably, or if something else is going on. I just don't know. But I'm not gonna worry about it. Tomorrow, one, I'm off, so I could wait till it's either nighttime, or I can just play during the daytime. It really does not matter. It doesn't. I think I'd rather play at night when it comes to the zones outside of Teldrassil, but Teldrassil is so dark as is, and even Darkshore and Ashenvale are pretty dark. It won't really matter. So. Going forward with that character, we'll see. But part of the reason I wanted to start her is so I can get one of my few characters I know I want jewel crafting on started, so I can actually get rid of the jewels for most of my characters and send them to her. But I also figured it was better to keep it simple today, but since I am just going to be playing till before I have to leave for work, I could technically stop whenever. I could do that on either character, but that's also the reason why I'm not playing any other games this morning. And that is also, as people would know if they saw the previous stream, I did not end up doing anything else afterwards. Pretty much half an hour after I was finished streaming, my dinner was ready, so, and I didn't end up playing anything else for the rest of the night. But let's get started on this. I don't need to talk anyone's ears off. No one's really gonna be here for that. Why, you wouldn't happen to have some spare time, would you? The master of this tower has been hard at work and has given me the task of gathering a report from Engineer Wigglestip. Sadly to say, I haven't had the opportunity to leave just yet, nor do I know how to find our gnomish friend. Do you think you could speak with Wigglestip and gather the report from him? Once you've obtained it, you can bring it to Watcher Mahar at the top of the tower.
Have a good one.
Speaking of, I need to make sure there's no quests up there. I did walk around, but I kind of stopped at the bottom of the tower before I hopped off the character the other day. But yeah, I didn't end up playing anything the other day, which is part of the reason why I didn't end up making any promises. But I also played that stream later than I was originally intending to, so yeah, okay, nothing else up here. Which is why I'm not really bothered by the fact I didn't end up playing anything. The time of the day that I'm streaming this now is when I was planning on doing it for the other day, so, or even earlier. I'm still having a hard time waking up early. I'm getting better again. I was starting to be up later, but that wasn't working out well for me, so I'm trying to force myself back to my sleeping schedule from earlier in the year, or
What's on your
last year,
mind?
I guess. It is a whole new year, I need to remember. Shadowsworn Pendant Bounty. Looking for some work, eh? Well, we got a bounty on those Shadowsworn cultist types if you're interested. Not sure when they started coming around, but more and more of them have been gathering over the last couple months. Now, I don't know a thing about dark magic, but it certainly isn't good. If you don't know where to look, search in the south and southwest. You'll find them quick. Collect me 20 of their pendants and come back. I'll see to it that you get something worth the efforts. Now, I'm not sure if that one's better or not. Stat-wise, it's worse because even though I gain a bunch of intellect, I lose a lot of stamina. So, but I'm not sure about the chance to hit being with spells being useful.
See you soon.
Useful enough, anyways. I've never been good at any games I ever play. Ogres. Oh, how I hate them. If it ain't demons, then it's ogres. The Dreadmaw came with the orcs during the First War, and they've been a sore on these lands ever since they arrived. They are responsible for a lot of the dead, and they need to be dealt with. We currently have a bounty on their skulls. Bring me 30 of them, and I'll give you something worth your time. You can find the Dreadmaw to the west and southwest. Good luck.
Safe.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure their areas are the same as they used to be. I know the Horde ended up getting this settlement over here, but I think that's the main one for the ogres, and then out down here I think there's one, but I'm not sure. Sorry if I was a little out of it. I'm still a little half asleep. I had time to play stuff last night, but I was hoping I would wake up even earlier, which I did, but not by much.
Well met.
It has come to my attention that a dark magic has been growing in power within the region. Aw, thank you. Our analyzer, Wigglestip, has documented an extensive amount of magic being introduced into the area. There is no doubt that the Shadow Sworn would be the ones utilizing such forces. Those that gather around the Altar of Storms are to blame, and our reports only confirm that. I need someone to dispatch of the Dread Weavers that spread the corruption. Who knows what plans they have in motion, but I do not intend to sit around to find out.
Be careful.
Sorry, a lot of bumbling right now. I feel like maybe I need to drink less coffee, because I feel like it happens more because of that. Oh well, I want to finish my coffee before I drink anything. What the? Didn't you only have 2 quests a second ago? Okay. Nethergard is an isolated and rather desolate place. We rely on a large garrison to help stem the tide of a potential demonic invasion, should such an occasion ever occur. The soldiers under my command have homes and families, and morale here is paramount. I rely on my sergeants to give me a situation report on the status of those beneath me. As of current, the only one I am waiting from is from Sergeant Burnside. Would you do me a favor and collect it from him? You can find him somewhere outside the gate. He's probably with his troops.
For the Alliance, what can I do for you?
The garrison armory is a disaster. Many of our miners have been slain, and trogs run loose, destroying our progress. I did not even know there was trogs in this zone. It could be something new to this, well, to the server specifically, but I'm pretty sure that's something that would have been in Classic. If work is to ever continue there, we must do more than kill some trogs. We must cut the head of the beast and slay their leaders. The trogs that took over the garrison armory go by the name Boulder Claw and are led by 2 big monsters named Kroshmak and Gorlush. Travel into the depths of the mine to the west and slay their leaders. Bring me one of their claws as proof. Just one of theirs? You want one of each at least? Now, I can't remember with inside of these. I'm kind of glad I have something that's helping me with speed, but it's only barely. And honestly, I don't even think I notice it anymore. Sometimes I do feel like I'm getting to places quicker, other times I just can't even tell. Once I don't have the item anymore. Actually, what is the difference anyways? Fairly noticeable. It's like a 3% probably. I know there's nothing upstairs. I was checking for the main floor. Just got distracted. Yeah. Not much to talk about. I pretty much said all I was saying about in the previous stream, which is part of the reason why I think I need to switch between games and characters more, because that way I have more to talk about. I'm not going to focus on one character or even just make a new character and focus on them for a while. I'm just going to, except for the new characters the new character I'm thinking about making, I'm not doing any more for a while. Even though I have a couple I really like the idea of playing. Okay, I thought there was more than just this. I love how they're all red. Maybe I shouldn't be here yet. Oh well. Might be it will probably be slow going even if I do level 3 here. We'll see. I'll see more, but so the guy should be out here somewhere. Ah. Not the guy oh, it is the guy I'm looking for, but he has an exclamation point instead.
Can I help you?
Finding Private Holson. Hey, you there. I need your help. About a week ago on one of our patrols, we ended up being attacked by a group of ogres. These ogres were fierce enough to make us retreat. During the struggle, one of my privates was captured by the Dreadmaul. I don't know where they have taken him, but I want you to find him. I can't risk any more of my soldiers on such a mission. If I was you, I would search their camps, both to the west and southwest. He may be in one of them.
Be careful. Greetings.
Commander Bayless is looking for your reports.
See you around.
Oh, here it is. I haven't had the time to deliver it yet. Thanks. Yep, also read. Maybe I should have gone to Gilneas or stuck to Dustwaller for a while longer. We'll see. If this doesn't go well, I can always just stop. It's not exactly... And I don't exactly have to keep playing this one. Have you found Sergeant Burnside yet? I see. Well, thanks again for your work. I don't have all day to look for everyone. Take some silver for the trouble.
Life bless
It
you.
really was no trouble, dude. 10 silver is pretty cheap. You could have had like a level 1 walk up to you and do that quest. There's no danger going on here whatsoever. Ah. More quests, good. I will say, I know there's a quest that sends me to talking to some more characters out there, but
Greetings.
guess not yet. Covering armory supplies. The Garrison Armory is a place Netherguard has stored extra supplies for some time now, and before long, there will not be anything left if the Trogs trample and destroy it all. I need you to go in there and recover at least 10 Garrison Armory supply caches. That way, when this mess is over and the dead are buried, we can return to work and still have the tools to do so. Venture inside and see if you could recover them for me.
Or the Alliance. Need help?
Hey you, do you think you can help? The Garrison Armory is nothing more than a Trog infestation. A Trog infestation that claimed the lives of 12 workers. It was one of the last dangers we ever expected to face, but when they came in fast. The dead need to be avenged, and the mine needs to be cleared out for our own security. The miners and I have collected enough coins to pay for someone to do the job right. Go in there and clean it out good. Don't show them mercy.
Go with honor, friend.
Oh, that's orange. That means it's possible. Oh, I'm gonna regret this. Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, the start's empty, so that means someone's either in here or they don't start this close to the entrance. Maybe that's why, because there's another entrance there. Alright. Time to fight some mobs that are way stronger than me. Oh, and gonna resist my stuff. Fantastic. Get an idea to see how much I need to. Oof. Okay, so I'm definitely gonna have to redo one of my dots when I kill each of them. As I kill them, I should say. I could definitely probably handle 2. This one's gonna be a little bit more unsure though. Oh, come on. Oh, I'm not having any luck with There's Curse of Agony. Wait, what? Okay, now I'm gonna bring your soul. Okay, because now I have to grab a whole new Voidwalker. I'm not sure if that one was walking around, I just didn't see it, but that was fortunate. Just shrink up for now. It was definitely possible. You just gotta be a little careful. I kind of figured too it would be possible. Warlocks are pretty easy to play, so I just still I don't play them because they're easy though. I play them because I like the way they fight. Probably should have eaten something instead. Oh well. Oh, I did forget about the whole auto loot thing, the group loot thing, but oops. Well, maybe I'll remember for next time. Alright. I'll go this way then. Oh, you interrupted it. Didn't even get more soul shards though. I didn't get enough in the previous stream. I still have plenty of extras anyways, but I don't like having to use them up without replacing them. Although I suppose only having 2 sets is necessary. Really. Maybe I don't have to worry about it as much. I got some elementals in here too. Some supplies. Well, killing them is definitely going to be the last thing we're going to be able to finish. Got an ambusher over here. More of you guys than there are the trogs at this point. Actually, there's still some down there. Well, that's unfortunate, because these guys are going to be much tougher. Well, let's hope they're not completely immune to anything. They shouldn't be. Oh god. You're immune to that, though. Got it. Okay. Those things are... I gotta be a little bit more careful of. Well, that's fine. I can kill them. Fine. I don't think it's really too bad. Ah, there's one of the name characters I have to kill. Do you know what? I'm actually gonna eat up so I can get at least a buff. And get my cute little cubes again. Maybe I should say something about this, because it was like this months ago, and I stopped playing, and it's still like this. Probably been like this for a long time, and I just... Okay, it's full. And resisted. Resisted. Fabulously resisted. Resisted. Alright. This might be impossible. Okay. He is a lot tougher than me after all. Sacrifice. Yeah, it's a bit of a waste, but apparently I can't do anything to this guy. Not really, anyways. Alright, so, name characters are waiting. Got it. And freaking... Oh, okay. Oh well. Where'd you come from? I think he probably logged out there or something. Alright, now let's actually get my Voidwalker out. Sure, why not? A bit weak though. Don't know why you want my help. I guess it's just to get so we can both get kill credit anyways. Dude, should I warn him? I can't do much of anything against this guy. How many more supplies do I need? Yep. All right. Hey, you didn't resist that one. Well, I'm helping, I guess, but this doesn't feel right. Let's see. Resisting. I'll just wander. Oh, I am so fucking useless because he's too tough. I didn't. Okay. Alright. I was gonna wait to go after him, but... And of course it just procced. Gonna go after another. Looks like it. Oh, not that one. Oh. Need to remember, I'm finding so many that my heat stuff's actually healing up very quickly. Okay. There's another one here. You, I can damage. That's why I was surprised that the other guy was resisting. 2 levels does make a difference. Oh, hello. I didn't even see you. Yes, I really do like Warlocks. Probably my favorite class on here. I play a bit of every class, but Warlocks are the ones I really find myself enjoying. Oop. Not the only one enjoying. Sorry, that's on LevelRange. It's my favorite one to play by far, though. Even if I play it not as efficiently as other people could. I don't play anything for very much, so I don't really learn a lot. I don't know. Don't know the best way to say that. Right. Okay. Here. Nope. Guess we can't go up that way. Didn't think so anyways. There's not really a way to get around to the top part. But yeah, Warlocks are my favorite. I love being able to just dot everything up and have my minion take care of them while I go run off and find another enemy usually. Although these mobs are a little too tough, and even though, other than the fact that I'm with this guy right now, I can only really do a couple at a time, especially with these earth elementals, since they are resisting the majority of my take it. Oh, didn't even see it. Oh yeah. That's all I really play the games for anyways. I'm not in a rush to get to end-game content. I just enjoy relaxing while leveling up while playing the game. Stop resisting. I'm still using up my mana to attack you. Oh, you I can attack easily. And... oh yeah, you're right. This guy definitely... what? Not in here. What are you doing? Oh, I already got... oh, I already have all 10, that's why. Thank you. Glad you were. I'm not talk. I talk less when I have a party of, and I don't have a whole lot I'm talking about still. Otherwise, I hadn't played in a couple months, but I don't really have too much to talk about usually. I try to bring up stuff whatever I think about or can rather. So, but glad you could still enjoy it. All right. All right. So. I haven't even seen Bashers yet. Oh, there's one right there. Yeah, Warlock's one of my favorite ones to play. I was gonna play a different. I was gonna set up a new character. The only other new character I'm gonna be making for a while, probably, because I have so many characters on here. I've like leveled up to level 20. I haven't really touched too much since I've leveled them up to that point. Except for Arisandra, who I've leveled up a lot more. I even started a second Warlock, who I'm putting on hold now, because I would rather just level up Arisandra and some other characters. I have no idea what that is. Okay, yeah. Yeah, usually that's what I prefer to do. Obviously, I can't when I'm actually streaming or recording myself, but I tend to like to put people in the background when I'm playing a game. Yeah, my cat's sitting next to me too, so it's pretty relaxing like this. Oh. What the? Okay, I must have not. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have came to this zone yet. I'm just getting resisted too often. I'm pretty sure the Garrison Armory is the easiest area for me to level in this zone right now. So don't know. Oh, hello, Rodrigo. Didn't even see your name pop up until it looked just now. Alright. Where are we going then? Up here. And resisted. Resisted. Okay, what were my talents again? I might actually start putting it to suppression. I never actually, let me just do that now. I'm not sure. I know it's more level. It's more the level is why I'm getting resisted, but I didn't know what I was doing at the point anyways, so. Worst comes to worst, I could also redo it later on. Not exactly. Where are you going? Where are you going? Come on. Right. No. Nope. Nope. Okay. Oh, how I love my freaking minions sometimes. Must have missed it when you kept doing an attack or something. That was a lot closer than it really needed to be. Alright. One tunnel. I've actually found a lot of bastards since I last looked at that. Apparently bashers are the primarily ones for the first half, I think. There's more there. I don't know what to say. I wish I could just know which ones I needed instead of typing it. I just wanted to say as someone that grew up having to type out everything in a game. Played games since I was, well, played games since I was 4, but I played multiplayer games since I was 6. I say 6. I can't remember the exact time and age I was, but it was around there. Before, I was around 6 years old when my dad first started letting me play on his computer. Before that, I just played on my siblings' Sega Genesis for a while. Then Nintendo 64 as well, but I think I remember when that one even came out. Stop resisting, mate! Oh my god, I hate you. Thank you. You see, this guy lets me curse him. Wrong one. Wrong button. Ugh. My damage is not very nice. Well, the damages would be fine if I could actually hit everything. The majority of the time, I cannot. Alright, I'm guessing the name coder is going to be in here. This looks like the direction you would go. Be in. Oh, Jesus. I need to try to avoid using immolate unless I really need the extra damage. What was the guy? What was its name? Smasher Gorlish. Guess you didn't see that quest. Oop. God damn, I just draw attention no matter what I do. These named ones, well, these non-named ones are fine for me to kill anyways. I'm gonna go after a couple of them, but the named one I can't do crap against, and I was gonna wait, but if he's gonna be wanting to kill that one himself anyways, it's probably a good use. I don't even know where this remaining one's going to be. Oh, come on. Okay, the Geomancer seems to have a higher resistance, and that's why I'm having a harder time with that. Oh wait, immune. Hang on. There's a spell that's making him immune to it. I didn't even catch that the other times. Did get through it. I'm just gonna hit it with my staff. Hey. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have came to this zone yet. This is the easier, I'm pretty sure. Are you gonna come with? Yep. Yay. You'll never be too sure with minions and pets. This is, yeah, this is back over here. And I think that was a, what was that ability called? Apparently I was close enough to aggro. You're not, yeah, you're on defensive, so it started attacking me. What would Gorlish be in here, I wonder? My guess is, when you run right, it's gonna be to the left somewhere. Where are you going? I always find the pathing funny and annoying. Some of these minions. Some of these paths anyways. I don't know. I know what I'm trying to say, just cannot say it. I don't think it's going to be this way. This looks like a dead end. Actually, no, we can go up that way. That's the last name. That's the last non-named one. What? I don't remember the name. Yep. Wow, good job, Lord Walker. Sort of. I can't get up here anyways. That's part's the blocked part. Yeah, I was gonna say, if you could get through, that would be one thing. I'd keep trying at that point. Where is Gorlish then? Poor Earth. Let me try to move some of this stuff I'd rather sell or keep. We went that way, I think, previously. I don't even think my Eye of Kilrog would be able to get anywhere. This thing is gonna get spotted and killed immediately. I'm too low level. Oh, maybe not. No, fuck. Yep, that one was. Go this way for now. I think, yeah, all the quests are practically red except for the ones I'm doing. I don't think I have a chance of even. What the? Did he? Oh no, that's the other guy. Keep attacking. Oh god. I was thinking. That's usually to make them run away, but I still get the damage back in health, which is nice. This is seriously the only direction I can imagine. I don't even know where he went. They weren't in the same area, were they? Because I'm assuming they wouldn't be. Named characters rarely are. Well, he killed the other one while I was looking. Always like the Eye of Kill Rock, even though it's not that useful. I just think it's a cool ability. I just like any kind of scouting ability. Some of them are definitely worse than others. The only one I kind of like more than this one would be what is it called? Mind Vision that the priest has. Going from mob to mob. It is dependent on the mob, but generally, if you're using the only time it's really ever useful is when you're trying to go through an area full of mobs. So otherwise, you can just walk there yourself, and it's a waste of time not to. But if you have to kill a bunch of mobs to get somewhere, it's not a waste of time. I don't think. You're gonna save me from this direction. Nope. Good. I think this is one of the areas we already fought through, so I probably should have assumed it wouldn't be over here yet. So it's time to check over here, though. Nope, not over here. Let me go deeper in here for now. Mobs will start respawning at some point, but the only direction I haven't gone in was this one, I'm pretty sure, so. The issue is the earth elemental letting me. Yep. God damn it. Alright. Let's get that way. Oop. I just realized something. Alright, this one's gonna be without any of without my spell stuff. Oh, crap. I might go help him because I'm gonna need us up finding the guy anyways. I mean, killing the guy anyways. Forgot about that. Anything on here that I'd want? Maybe solid stone, but everything else is, yeah. I might actually go to another zone and do this one instead. Sucks I already named this stream in Blasted Lands, but even though I could start the zone at level 45, it doesn't seem like this is gonna be... Thought this was the way out, wasn't it? Could be wrong. No, it's the way in. I think this is the way in now. Because there was two entrances, and I came down this one, I'm pretty sure. Two entrances, two tracks. Pretty sure this is the way in and out, but he doesn't agree. Well, I could be wrong, so for now I'm just gonna assume that's the case. Oh, I'd rather go with them at least so I can. Oh, he did see him. That's why. Yep, okay. I probably should have peeked up there when I was first walking in. That would have been a better that would have been a better sign. I wonder if I fight these things. Oh, okay, maybe not. I was gonna say, maybe I should use Immolate. No, let's not. I love it when she sleeps right next to me. I mean, there's a spot specifically meant for her that I'm on. Well, it was pretty much. Did I actually aggro that thing from a? Jesus Christ. Let's run faster than it. Hey. Oh. Thought we were gonna be able to tell. Yeah, okay. I'm leaving this damn zone already. Maybe, just one more level. That's all I need. Maybe two. In fact, actually, I think depending on level. No, I can't do it. I can't do a dungeon this morning. I probably wouldn't have the time to. What time is it now? 11 o'clock. I mean, it depends on the dungeon, I suppose, but I'd have to find a dungeon too, which would take some time. There's no point in trying to do that this morning. See what I could do in the zone, and then I'll move on to another zone if I have to. But like, because if everything is, if anything else I fight is the level of the Trogs, I'm not gonna have any difficulties really. It's the elementals who can resist me pretty well, and then even more so, it's the name characters when they were level 53. So everything else is possible. Geomancers are probably the hardest things, hardest ones other than those, and even then, it's not too bad. They can't invite us. Not that I'm doing shit to help. I feel like such a leech.
Outstanding.
Alright. Of course I'm gonna get. Oh, I just draw all the elbow. Level 45 is when we start making this. Level 5 is necessary. Alright. Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to take all the mage weave I can. Not that I can actually. Okay, maybe. Alright.
Well met.
Okay. Yeah, I'm probably still gonna try out the zone. Although, even looking at the wildlife, the boars are a little higher, but I can handle them probably. But the scorpions are level 50. They'd probably be a little easier than the earth elementals, but still pretty hard to defeat. I don't know.
What can I do for you?
Have you recovered the caches? Oh, that gives me some good news. It seems like you got to the caches before the Chogs mindlessly trampled over them. Thanks for the hard work. I'm sure it wasn't an easy task.
Be careful. Lightning with you.
The dead will not be forgotten, but at least we have avenged their deaths. Thanks again for everything that you have done. Take this coin. It is from all of us.
For the Alliance.
Oh. Yeah, all the other quests are red. I don't know how possible this is. I should have realized this. I don't know why I didn't think about that before I came into this zone. If I'm at the bare minimum to pick up the quest, everything's going to be a little too difficult. I definitely should have thought about that first. I don't really want to call it after under an hour, especially because I do want to keep playing. But
Greetings.
have you avenged the dead? Has the mine been reclaimed? You have done Nethergard a great service. I must thank you for the hard work. Without you, who knows how long we would have had to wait until we could flush them out.
Go with honor, friend.
Very well. Not even halfway, though. Did not expect to get halfway anyways at this level, at this stage of the game. I mean, this quest is red, but it's just a question of figuring out where Engineer Wigglestep is. Where is he? Wigglestep. Most of the engineering looking things are over here. Right here. He has a gray quest, but
Need
I can talk to
assistance?
him. Adjutant Shears sent me to get your report.
Off and away.
Oh, well here it is. My experiments have been running late all day. Take this to him. Yeah, even though the quest is red, it's going to be more for the follow-ups that are going to be meh. Should have realized that earlier. I really hope he's not sending me into the mine, though. Not because of any kind of like difficulty, but because I've already been in there. Where else could I go? Dungeons are, I already decided, aren't an option for me right now because I've not got the time to wait for a group. Nor am I going to have time to, let alone the time to actually run through a dungeon.
Well met.
Yes, can I help you? So this is why you're here. This is the report from Wigglestick, yes? Interesting. Well, this news certainly reinforces my assumptions in what I have been studying. The Blasted Lands has become even more unstable. The energies within the region are beginning to grow in power. I have been preparing a report that I need to deliver to my superiors in the Kiran Tor, and I need you to deliver it at once. Communication at such a distance is impossible with the raging storms, so I am relying on you. Travel to Dalaran at once and deliver this report to Archmage Answer and Runeweaver.
Light bless you.
If I'm being brutally honest, this might be the only thing I can actually do. What zones are up there that I can actually check out? I mean, I could actually dip my toes until Gilneas, I guess. I mean, the only characters I'm thinking about having go through here, I'm not going to be leveling up for quite some time. If I can get up to like level 47 or something, it could be nice. And I think people would like to see Gilneas more than zones that already exist generally. Classic. Grim Reach is too high, but Gilneas is just within reach. Hinterlands is the other possibility in the area. Everything else is too high, I believe. You know. Waltrack is 30 to 40. I'm a bit high for that one, but there's not a whole lot of quests there anyways. Alright, well, yes, I'm going to Dalaran. Well, Dalaran Ruins. Or Dalaran? They just call it Dalaran. I'm just going to call it Dalaran. God damn it. I thought when you dismissed them, it was supposed to give you the item that you used for it back. I mean, the soul shard. Speaking of, how many do I got now? 5. I thought I... No, well, I'm not going to worry about it. Alright, I'm not selling anything that is not gray. I'm going to see what those uses have. Like selling stuff that I could end up using. Alright, well, so flying up to Dalaran, I guess. Where's the closest one I have? South Shore, I would imagine. Yeah, no, I don't think there's anything for closer than South Shore for a flight path. For Alliance, anyways. Even Horde, I don't think would be. Actually, no, Horde would be a little bit better because of. I think it's Terran Mill. I always forget what it is. Even though I play plenty of Hordes, I prefer Alliance generally.
Farewell.
Well, this stream then isn't going exactly how I was expecting. I should have picked up the quest at the very least ahead of time so I could have thought about it more. No. Definitely gotta change the title of the video. Oh well. This is why I don't tend to name stuff until afterwards. Going to Swamp of Sorrows reminds me. I can't remember exactly, but there is. I'm pretty sure, because I know it came later on. I think I can't remember. I think it came in TBC. There's a Black Morass dungeon, maybe a raid. I never actually did it myself, if I'm being honest. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure it's just a dungeon, a Caverns of Time dungeon. I can't remember if that's the case in this one too, but they have. I'm pretty sure they have a Black Morass dungeon. I want to definitely gonna play through that one. Honestly, depending on the rest of the stream, the next video for this might be another dungeon, or it might be more of Gilneas. Well, I'll have to figure that out, honestly. If it's a dungeon, I don't know what I'm gonna end up doing. Probably Gilneas City, because if I'm going to Gilneas, so it could be a good idea to do that one. I just also wanted to put that one off until I was actually doing the zone. But I already did one of the what is it called? Stormrock Castle dungeons without doing this zone properly anyway, so I guess it wouldn't be that bad. And I'd at least be playing a little bit of the zone for Gilneas, so I don't know, we'll see. I'll figure it out anyways. Tomorrow's gonna be a different story. I'm probably gonna be playing that Night Elf character at least for a little bit. And I'll probably be playing a different game, assuming I actually wake up at a half decent time. No plans for tomorrow unless I decide to go to the store. Which would take me a few hours. I really hate that I'm wasting time on the Fellstone. I don't care about the demon armor. That's also not the best because it was a one-time thing, but it's whatever. I wasn't gonna get anywhere in Blasted Lands. And having this quest send me to Dalaran gives me an excuse to leave the area and go do something else. It's probably gonna be. I'm probably gonna be dipping my toes in Guildmaeus though. This is the best answer. It's a new zone that I haven't touched yet. It's a zone I'm not gonna be playing for a while, even when I do get around to playing it. Because it's either gonna be for the Alliance, it's gonna be a Human Hunter who's probably gonna go there, or my Mage if I go back on Kyra anytime soon. Which I still really like the name of my game for. I just was not feeling playing a Mage, which is why I haven't thought about any of my other Mage characters I had in mind in a while. Kyra's only I couldn't get to 20 before I got bored of her. None of the others are really bored though. Hanakar and Kazagal are both like, but they're both warriors, so I'm not likely going to be playing both around the same time. Yeah. Warlock's still my favorite, and I still have the other Warlock I'm going to play in Classics itself at some point. But I think this is good. This is a good game to play before work on most days, and then on my days off, playing this and or other games. Probably. There's something nice to relax to. Little sleepy cat. Fire's cut through. I thought there was the fire. Wait, what? What was that? A level 32 character? Burning Step. I quite like this zone. For a barren zone, anyways. Just don't. I was on the fence about having Arisandra come here at some point, but there's so many endgame zones I want her to go through. Blasted Lands, I think I decided on it because there's other characters I do want to go through here, I think. But that's definitely the case with the Plague Lands. I wanted her to go through there, but I figured it was better for other characters. I wasn't really curious about the Scarlet Enclave for this one. I'll have to figure out the name thing later. Alright, gotta get there as quick as I can. Oh yeah, I remember for a while when I stopped playing Arisandra. I think it was while I was playing Saverick. I actually had Arisandra sitting in Hillsbrad / South Shore for probably months, honestly. I think I was hoping for a rare to spawn in that I could kill and get the item from it, but I wasn't really caring that much. I just wasn't playing the character, so I was like, stop on now and again, check to see if I can find if it's on. If it's not, go play something else. Or someone else, rather. Part of the reason why I'm going this way is to see if I can, but I'm not gonna go to every spot either. I don't care as much. I have to go up and around like this, so. Yeah, I kind of wish I didn't put that point suppression now. That the level resistance is the reason why that didn't really seem to help much at all. I should have just put it into shadow vulnerability at least. Chance to be able to increase shadow damage would be quite nice. Get dismounted, that'd be more annoying. There's a bunch of dead mobs, so it's not gonna be here. If it is, it was really dead already. Pretty sure it's along the southern edge of it is where the NPCs are.
Need something? What can I do?
Oh, interesting. Name. Oh, Answer is down here. Answer? Is that in Siren? Maybe it's in Siren. Rune Weaver. Oh well.
Need help?
Oh, what is this?
What can I do for you?
Radiant
Go with honor,
Shards
friend.
and
Or the
Magic
Alliance.
Essences.
The Kirantor welcomes you, friend.
The Shara. Well, first let me actually do this quest. Yes? Yes, I sensed that you would be coming. I could practically feel the energy from the letter you carry. I see. So it is going as predicted. It would appear we may need to be more hands-on to manage the growing instability within the Blasted Lands. Let us hope there is no outside interference that is causing the increased magic irregularities. It would appear that fell energy has indeed begun to ripple across the Blasted Lands, sending the region into a torrent of arcane irregularities and unstable conditions. Let us hope this is simply due to the Dark Portal itself, and not its reactivation. It will take many more of our kin to keep everything under control. Now then, I am asking you to deliver an important letter, one that is magically sealed. Breaking it will destroy the parchment. I trust that you will do good. That you will do for the good of the Kiran's. I trust that you will do for the good of the Kirantor and for the Alliance itself. Make sure this reaches Maharba, and so that he may begin the necessary preparations.
LevelRange shall never be
Let's just
destroyed.
read this.
LevelRange shall never be destroyed.
Man, I could do that quest real quick. It's a green elite quest.
Our magical prowess is
Ashara
world
Camp, that's what I'm
renowned.
curious about. I'm heading to Ashara at some point, but that's not till level
LevelRange
50, I
shall
think,
never be
right?
destroyed.
45. Well, no, I'm not gonna go there right now. It's gonna be it's probably gonna be the same story as it would be if I was if I stayed in Blessed Lands. All red quests, but I'm gonna pick it up regardless.
Have you come to study the ways of Arcana?
Oh.
To gain knowledge?
Hey, Blood Jedi. Nice to see you. Sorry, it's been a while since I've really done much. I streamed the other day, but other than that, I haven't played for a couple months. But nice to see you stopping by. Glad you're still around, and not like he disappeared again, kind of thing. No. You know, I'm gonna be playing a lot more different kinds of games in the future. Maybe you'll be more interested in those other ones. Yeah. I received word from a colleague within a shark quite some time ago about powerful energy that is dampening magic within the region. If such a threat could pose itself close to Dalaran, then much of our spells, magic, and protections would be nullified. I would like you to travel there. Assess if this will destroy Dalaran itself and see if action is needed. You can find Magus Braunley, located just south of the ruins of Alderath, camped upon the ridgeline. Seek him out and get answers.
Dalaran shall never be destroyed.
Okay.
Dalaran shall never be destroyed.
Okay. You can say a different line now, sir. Alright, I'm actually tempted to go do this quest real quick. It's not far, like he said, and it's an elite quest, so maybe I could actually get some decent experience from it. I think I'm just going to, because I think all I'm doing is going up to here, or up here, kind of thing. I think I read that quest previously, and I thought... Yeah, one such book as power is located not too far from here, up the shoreline. The Vaishya's family had... Oh, yeah, let's read that. Many a great tome, book, and archive has been lost during the Third War from the libraries of Dalaran. Our places of knowledge were destroyed and scattered across the world, and are now in the hands of rogue wizards and necromancers alike. One such book of power is located not too far from here, up the shoreline. The Vaishya's family has taken a book from our library before the Third War for their son, who was an upstart in magic. I do believe they are now entangled within the depravity of the Scarlet Crusade in the ruins of Lordaeron. I've tried a few times to retrieve it, but things have only gotten violent. Do your best to reason with these people, and if reason cannot be achieved, retrieve it for us by other means. It does say, it did show green though, so I have a feeling it's going to be... I need to remember that a green quest on this server still can mean gray. But, whatever. It's very expensive. Is it this one right here actually? Yep, it's right here. Okay, yeah, it's a gray. A couple at least though. I wouldn't say this would be difficult by any means, but my question, the only question for myself now is, well, for me, it's just I prefer just the leveling process, so I just play it to relax more than anything else. It's a nice game to play before work, or just if I just need to tune stuff out, kind of thing. Sometimes you need an action game for that too, but a game with more action, I should say. But still, I enjoy this one. I'm just trying to decide now if I want to use a Fellstone. But League, I'm assuming you mean League of Legends. I haven't touched that game in probably over a decade. Wouldn't mind checking it out again at some point, but I could never get into the game much, so I doubt I'll play for very long if I do try it out. So what was I gonna do? No, I don't need a Fellstone. What am I thinking? Just attack them. Plus, this is Turtle House specifically, so it's gonna be a little different from Classic. Oh, maybe I should be a little bit more careful here. I underestimated them. Oh, right here. Yeah, I didn't even have to go as far. I thought it was gonna be more potions to useful blades. I know Danger's Fold is more of the Syndicate than anything else, but still. Just, it's nice playing this game a lot. You know. Probably gonna get. Definitely gonna be trying Arc Raiders at some point, but like I talked about in the previous stream, I'm not sure how well that will work out recording or streaming wise. I'm pretty sure, think my computer can handle it, but I'll have to try it out and see if that will happen or not. Otherwise, going back to Sniperly and finishing. I'm probably gonna do a single stream of the DLC missions, or at least 3 of the 4, because I know 3 of them are part 1, 2, and 3. So at least I feel like doing that in one go would be nice. But I'm probably gonna do all 4, I think. But I'm not gonna say when. I'm gonna do it just because I've never really stuck to what I've said or promised before, just because I always either get in the mood for something else or out of the mood of games, kind of thing. So, but other than that, I'm going to be streaming and recording random games, I think, for a while still, because just whatever I'm in the mood for. There were some games I was waiting to play. I think one game I'll probably play soon, or one of 2 games I'll play soon, will be the Jedi Knight series, specifically Outcast and Academy, because those are the 2 I've already played in my life. The older ones I want to play at some point, and I'm gonna play the entire series in one go probably. But I want to play. I just want to play some games that
The Kirantor welcomes
more
you, friend.
randomly. The book is of great importance to Dalaran and must be retrieved. Yeah, that would have been nice a while ago, but the Library of Dalaran gets one step closer to what it once was. We thank you greatly for your efforts, hero.
LevelRange shall never
Oh, you
be
actually gave me a
destroyed.
buff. That was nice. Too bad it's not as useful to me. Yeah, so that's gonna be a later thing. Just like with Oxidor and Blasted Lands. But what's next? Oh yeah, so I am heading to Gilneas in Ravenshire. Just says make my way to Ravenshire. I don't know where Ravenshire is in this zone. I'm hoping it's along the edge of Silverpine. Otherwise, I was going to need a boat, and I have no idea what boat it would have been. Oh, that reminds me. Yeah, no, I didn't think so. 8 intellect isn't bad, but it's almost half what I got now. 2 stamina isn't much worse than what I have now, but it's also half. And then I would lose a spear, which I really don't care about. I gain mana per second though, but like I don't need that. Yeah, definitely gotta make sure I change the name. At the very least, before I leave for work, I'm gonna get rid of the Blasted Lands part of the name. Probably call it burning up more than I can chew. But then again, that usually means I died. Like, but I mean, if I didn't have the help, I would have died pretty often in that mine, probably. Just the random resist from the elementals was enough that I probably would have died if I wasn't careful, and the name characters definitely would have been impossible. Oh, hello.
How are you?
Better now that I know there is something here.
Safe travels.
Murky waters. Okay, interesting. And I can walk inside on my horse, even more interesting. So, a dwarven lass and a gnoll lives here by themselves. Okay. Come on. No, that's a human. Just checking. Interesting little spot. I'm not sure if this was a classic thing or a Turtle WoW thing, but I never saw it before, so. I don't remember seeing it anyways. Okay, just go auto run for now. Yeah. What are other games I was thinking? Remember. In Gilneas, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be combat against the Horde themselves as well, I think. But one thing I do know is that it's primarily gonna be Worgen that we'll be fighting. White. Okay. I guess this is more of a neutral area, since it's, well, I guess he could be high enough level that nothing, he can't aggro or anything. Yeah. I think there's supposed to be like a name guy here somewhere that the, oh, hang on, it was probably him. Maybe? I don't know. I think it was tied to a quest that the undead could take. Alright, well, welcome to Gilneas. Sort of WoW edition. Oh, there's a person here that's giving quests out, but I don't think this is where we're supposed to be.
Can I help you?
Night Howl Nuisance. Night in and night out, we have been subjected to raids from the hostile Night Howl. They are a ferocious and merciless foe that has tested our defenses. We ask for your aid in dealing with this threat before they overwhelm us. The Night Howl can be found lingering all over northern Gilneas, from Old Rock Pass to the Northgate Tower. Slay them and bring me 11 of the shackles they wear around their wrists.
For the Alliance.
We arrived in Gilneas with the hope of being free from conflict. However, we only come to find hostility. 3 nights ago, a Worgen raid attacked our camp and made away with supplies most vital to us. However, these supplies were not taken by the Pale Night Howl, but instead the Bloodclaw. They are another tribe in conflict with the Night Howl, who have a camp to the south of us. I have no doubt they have our supplies stashed amongst their hovels. Recover the supplies and return them to us.
Have a good one.
What can I do for you?
Meat vendor. Many of the refugees here in the camp and at the Greymane Wall are starving. The threat of the Worgen has been enough to deter most from foraging or hunting. I request you to aid in our situation. Perhaps I can get a decent meal for everyone. The Duskpelt wolves are hostile, but should supplement our current rations well. You can find Duskpelt wolves all around Gilneas. Bring me 6 chunks of their meat and it should last us for some time.
Safe travel. What can I do for you? Hello.
Ah, he's telling me where to go to Ravenshire. That's good. Hail, Warlock. I am Councillor Ravencrest, a noble in service to the rebellion of Lord Ravenwood. You've come to Gilneas in a time of strife and civil conflict. Even now, the Greymane Royalists are no doubt preparing for the coming conflict within the walls of the city itself. If you desire to learn more or help us break free from the shackles of tyranny, I would guide your attention to Ravenshire, to the southeast. Simply follow the road and take a left at the fork. Keep following it southward until you reach the town, and when you arrive, speak with Clerk Ebenmere.
See you around.
Nice. Okay. So my first quests here are nice and green. Myself. Maybe I should head. Yeah, I'm gonna head to Ravenshire first, I think, just in case, and I'll kill some wolves. Otherwise, I'll wait on the Worgen until afterwards, in case the Ravenshire tend to be there too. So let's see. Duskpelt wolf. Oh, hang on. That's not to the southeast. Okay. place, but again, I'm not going to worry about that just yet. Here's your best coat. Actually, while you take care of that one, I am going to make another Felstone now. Got a green from it too. Something from another wolf. Oh well. So what was the green I got? Frost. Wow, frost spell damage, eh? I wonder who I would could send that to. It'll be nice to check out what this zone will have to offer once when I come here. Probably later on. Oh, there was another one. Jesus. I feel like I just wasted some time not having attacked more than one. It's one thing to do it when the mobs are tough enough to kill me pretty relatively easily, but when they're weak like this, if I'm not attacking multiple, it is definitely a waste of time. First one was one thing because I decided to try to bring up my Felstone, which it's not a complete waste of time if I'm trying to do something else while the mob actually dies. But, oh. Another Donald Rosewick.
What can I do for you?
Wagon woes. You there. Why, I am lucky to have you stumble across me. I'm having a terrible time, forced to abandon my family home. Now this. The wheel on my wagon has broken, needs to be replaced, but I left the spare back at the plantation. You wouldn't mind doing me a favor, would you? I cannot return, as Worgen have taken over, but maybe you can. Head to the Rosewick plantation just to the northwest of here, and bring me my spare wheel from my house.
See you later.
I'll do that afterwards. I want to find the town. Please tell me you have an... Alright, my arm is not resting comfortably. I miss having my actual chair. I didn't think I was... Forgot. Best way to say it is you don't know what you have until you lost it. Oh, that would be right. Chief Brigadier Armor. That's a male, I'm pretty sure. Plate. Yeah, male. 15 stamina and 4 spirit. Well, it's definitely a priest armor if they're gonna if they'd even want it. Leveling wise, most of them would rather just have one that has strength, I think. Oh well, it might be able to sell it. Oh, an actual raven. Cool. Fortunately, I think that one's gonna go to waste. Yeah, I don't need any more of them. Red wolf meat. I really don't need it. Be sick of fighting. No want, no violence. No fight. Me sell. Okay. Well, Gilneas Hotstead is actually a... Okay. Hang on. I'm sorry. Oh, I mean, it's expensive anyway, so it's probably better I don't buy it. For something that's not that good. But that's actually not a bad item. It's not much worse than mine. The only reason why it's really worse is because I lose an intellect, and all I really gain is 5 spear, which isn't useful to me. Not that useful. Losing the stamina, I think, is worse. Oh well, but you, on the other hand, I did not expect to have a... Oh, I'll do it when I get back to town. I don't want to dismount yet. They said it was to the southeast of here. Now I'm realizing Gravenshire is going to be a lot further than I thought it was. Oh, hang on. Stillward Church and Ravenshire. If that's Ravenshire, it looks more like a camp. Nope, that's Greymane Instigator. So I have to go... Wow, okay, I really should have just leveled up in the other area. Oh well. I do like the ambiance or background music, or however you want to describe it. It's quite nice. Generally, I have a... I don't want to say I have a thing for it. That sounds weird. Generally, I quite like... more like quiet or melancholic, I guess is a decent word. Melancholic music. So mostly because I put like music in the background, so having something like that is nice for me. I like it. Oh, hang on, that's where it is. Yeah, southeast of there, huh? Might as well have said southeast of southeastern part of Gilneas at that point. I was expecting here somewhere. Oh well. Not really complaining. I wanted to see what the zone looked like, and I only really did this first because I was hoping that the to get quests that would actually have me go be able to do it at the same time as the other ones. So the idea for this one is going to be to level up to at least level 47, maybe 48 before I go back down to Blasted Lands now. It doesn't all have to be in this zone. It could also be over. It could also be through a dungeon, which would probably get me about, depending on the length of it, about halfway through one, maybe even a full level. So
You need something?
the Gilnean Brigade has finally returned home. We are here to reclaim these lands in the name of Greymane. So Danmere has sent you our way, eh? Well, as you can clearly observe, the situation here is far from ideal. We are in dire need of assistance, and any need you can offer will be greatly appreciated. Welcome to the front lines of the struggle. In order to get properly acquainted with our operations, I suggest introducing yourself to 2 key figures in our ranks. Darius Ravenwood and Calibane Silverlane are the stalwart leaders orchestrating our resistance against the Harlow forces. You will typically find them at the town hall, tirelessly strategizing and planning our next moves. Waste no time in seeking them out and informing them of your arrival. They will undoubtedly appreciate your presence and may have specific tasks or assignments to entrust you with.
For the Alliance.
Okay.
Be
Give me
careful.
quite a bit to read in a second. This is why I need to drink something that's not coffee when I'm doing this. Yeah. Oh well. I'll try to be more careful for my next stream. Staff of Shinman. Truthfully, Arisandra, I don't really care how many dumb ogres are killed by gold a dozen mercenaries. Whether it's you or some other that brings me a bag of heads, it makes no difference. Oh, don't look at me like that. You know I'm right. Anyway, if you want something meaningful to do, listen. Our scouts overheard that 2 ogres are vying for power amongst the Brolock. One of which calls himself Shinman Four Eyes, a 2-headed ogre with 3 actual eyes. Claims the 4th is a hidden one that gives him the vision required to lead. I would be worried about that, Arisandra. Either he is telling the truth and is a caster powerful enough to have magical sight, or he is smart enough to understand metaphors. Both are worrying. Regardless, he is your primary target.
See you around.
Brolock Ogre Bounty. With all the troubles around here, I find myself having to turn to every mercenary with a sword to get things done. It's an unenviable position, to say the least. Well, fortunately for you, I have a staff and magical powers. I don't have a sword. I can't equip those. Say, I'm not paying you to listen, and you're not here to hear me talk. North of here in their mountains are significantly more ogres than I am comfortable sharing the area with. Go and relieve them of their heads. Bring me 20 and I will organize payment.
Have a good one.
Need something? Good day to you.
Crystal, hang on. Oh, okay. Huh. I'll try to keep this one in mind, though every time I say that, I do completely forget about a quest, and I say that remembering that there is a quest I saw yesterday, I think, or the other day, and I did not pick it up. I don't remember what it was for, but that one I'm not picking up because I don't have too much space. Actually, I don't have any more space. It's going to be an issue if I don't, and I don't want to lose the Ashara quest, so except for that one, I'm going to abandon the Blasted Lands one that I already read off. I'll be picking them up on my own time and when I get back there, but right now, having a bunch of red quests that I can't do I can't do decently easily for a few more levels, there's no point in having them right now. That one is already part of a question. I've already a couple, and I don't want to have to travel too much, so... I am sorry that there's going to be a lot more walking in this video. There was a lot in the previous one too, so hopefully I could settle down and get some actual recording like Bob's gameplay, but we'll see. When this conflict is over, no matter who wins, I must be presentable as the nobility that my family is beholden. If I am to retain such a high standing, I require the finest silk that the land can offer. The spiders of the Hollow Web Woods create a rare and hard to come by silk. I must have it so I can commission a fine set of new garments for when this conflict inevitably comes to an end. You can find the Hollow Web Woods just to the west of here. Gather me 10 Hollow Web silk and I shall make it worth your time, commoner.
Be careful.
Okay, actually I kind of like that he calls me commoner, I will say. Although it's not exactly fitting for certain role players, I would imagine, because if you roleplay or you're a descendant from nobility, shouldn't be from royalty, but nobility is acceptable. That's one thing, but like he would call, if he still calls you commoner, that wouldn't make too much sense. Is that a no? There's no quest over there. I think it's a light. Yeah, no, this is just him. Securing Gilneas 1. The land is tainted with the foul mark of Worgen that tread through our lands unopposed. The royalists have seen fit to punish the people by letting their kind spread like a disease. Even now, the Worgen reach as far south as the overgrown acre just to the northwest of here. If they will not put an end to this threat, then we must. Find the Bloodclaw tribe that stalks within Gilneas, hunt them, and recover 10 of their pelts. See, that quest will send me to one of the areas I need to go through. Okay. This is going to be a lot of reading today. I guess it's really a bad day to have not been drinking coffee. No, I've been drinking coffee in the morning, and I know when I was where I lived previously, I was drinking it more mid-afternoon, and I kind of want to get back to that. But since the family is having coffee in the morning, and there's always like plenty of it, I feel like I'd rather just grab when they make it. Plus, I'm not usually here in the afternoons anyways.
How are you?
Onward to Ravenshire. An outsider has come. It would appear the opening of the Greymane Wall has indeed brought new allies.
See you around.
Oh, that was a short and sweet.
Can I help you?
Start with Darius.
What can I do for you?
The Rebellion. Welcome to the remnants of Gilneas. What lies before your eyes may not match the grandeur and splendor you envisioned. This once mighty bastion of human power now stands as a testament to the relentless march of time and the ravages of war. We too have succumbed to the fate that has befallen much of the world. Take a moment and lend an ear to the tale of an old knight.
Be careful. Hey there.
Okay, I guess I'm reading more. I'll keep things short. Again, Greymane sought to shield Gilneas from the troubles that plagued the rest of the world. He firmly believed that we possessed the strength and resilience to stand alone, that the outside world brought nothing but strife. And for a time, it seemed he was right. Soon after the completion of the formidable Greymane Wall, the dread scourge descended upon the north, leaving only desolation and ruins in its wake. However, isolation came with its own trials. Food became scarce, trade collapsed, and the scourge and Worgen began to infiltrate our lands. Despite these hardships, King Greymane remained steadfast, refusing to open our gates. This stubbornness only deepened the divide between the king, his nobles, and his people. He grew increasingly isolated, ensconced within the confines of his own family, and then came the Harlows, all Taraki scum who had found refuge within our walls. Whispering poison into Gen's ears, they further isolated him from his loyal nobles and common folk. To preserve what scarce resources remained, many nobles, including myself, had our lands and possessions seized for redistribution. Can't say that. Redistribution. I give up. Redistribution. It was a painful blow, for I have been a vocal opponent of the king's decision. Stripped of my holdings, I was left with nothing but the fire of the righteous indignation burning within me. Throughout this turmoil, Gen's unwavering love for his wife, Mia, provided a semblance of sanity. At her behest, he emerged from seclusion, organizing a public event to distribute food and clothing to the Gilnean populace. Regrettably, the meager resources quickly dwindled, leading to a confrontation between the common folk and the guards. In the ensuing chaos, Mia tragically lost her life. Devastated, Gen withdrew to the confines of his mansion, retreating from public view. The Harlow family seized power as regents, ushering in a reign of tyranny over Gilneas. Falsely accused of Mia's murder, I had no choice but to rally the support of the common folk and rise up against their oppressive regime. In my heart, I know Gen is no longer among the living. Even in his compromised state, he would never have allowed such injustices to prevail. As we forge ahead in this rebellion, we strive to restore justice and bring about the liberation of Gilneas from the clutches of tyranny.
For the Alliance. You need something?
Okay. So now you know. I left many details out, but there's no time for chatting. We must act now with the newfound strength of our allies.
See you later.
In the wake of the rebellion's inception, my home, Ravenwood Keep, became the target of an assault by the forces under the command of the Harlows. Our defenders fought with unwavering valor, but we found ourselves outmatched. It seemed that the Harlows had delved into dark magic to bolster their armies. Can I join them, then? They might have some useful information for me. But then again, I can also just take it from their dead grasps. Though some of our forces managed to escape the onslaught, the majority fell victims to the blades of our adversaries. Even my loyal servants were not spared from the carnage. Among the casualties were two of my dearest friends, Gately and Matthias. Now, as the dust settles, a haunting presence looms within the very walls that once provided solace and protection. The restless spirits of Gately and Matthias now wander aimlessly, their once noble hearts consumed by bitterness. No longer able to distinguish friend from foe, they wreak havoc upon any who dare to cross their path. Lay these tormented souls to rest, so that they may find peace in the embrace of the eternal slumber. I don't know about that one. 6 agility is useless to me completely. 10 intellect's nice. I could do it instead of the Eye of Farad, but the damage, as well as the shadow resistance, is something I can't neglect. You, on the other hand, So the strength and agility are completely useless. And honestly, like at that point, it kind of makes up for the fact. The spirit's not useful to me either, but I would lose more stamina just by gaining 6 intellect. So I have no idea, but either way, I'm doing the quest, so I don't know why I'm thinking about it. I'm honestly wasting time doing that. Oh, I didn't even see you there. Yeah, I only got like another 40 minutes before I would definitely need to hop off.
Hey
Not
there.
sure how much more I can get done. The Dwarves of Gelnor. I'll read that in a second. Sorry, guys. I guess maybe this will be a bedtime story for anyone still watching. I say bedtime story. It's freaking noon. A strange and foul magic lingers upon the air of Gilneas. I believe there is more going on behind the scenes than first meets the eye. The Lord Prestor was well known for holding the ear of King Greymane and often influenced many of his decisions. When I met this Lord Prestor long ago, I was overwhelmed by the immense magical aura that emanated from him. The same magic I could sense within Gilneas, but from where, I cannot be sure. To discover the source, I require an item of some rarity, a font of arcana that is often wielded by blue dragonkin. The nearest of their brood resides within the Badlands in a place named the Crystalline Oasis.
Safe travels.
The blue dragonflight? I mean, arcana, blue dragonflight, 100% makes sense, but Crystalline Oasis has to be new to Turtle WoW. Just because I don't remember there being any blue dragons in Badlands. The only ones found there were the black ones, I thought, and maybe red at most. I don't even think red is found there, but I could be wrong on that one. But black is the only other one that I know goes there. I'm surprised that the blue dragonflight is. I'm sorry. Following the disastrous War of the Three Hammers, the Hill Dwarven clan sworn to the Wild Hammers deserted their old homes of Grim Batal, Calvanos, and Dun Kethas, and wandered the northern realms in search of new lands to call their own. Though most Wild Hammers settled in what would become Airy Peak, the dwarves of Calvanos and Dun Kethas continued their search, parting from their brethren and often straying into human territories. There, the mighty Sky King of Calvanos, Morgrin, made war upon the humans of Lordaeron in Altrak, reaping their wealth and restore his own. Wow. Okay. Evil dwarves. Other than the Dark Iron. I like it. I might actually have to come here on Kazagal at some point if there's dwarves in this zone. I'll have to figure out about Gelnor, though, later on. The fair Sky King of Dun Kethas, Redridge, flew instead from thence far into the west until he came to the Gilnean city of Gelnor. Okay, maybe not that one, but him I'm curious about now. I gotta look that one in. Look into that one. Redridge gifted many trinkets of his people to the Gilneans, which they treasured, awed by the artisanship of dwarven craft. Richest of Redridge's gifts was a bejeweled mithril crown he gifted to the ruling Greymane queen, Elena the Good. So charmed was Elena that throughout her reign she never again unwearied her head. Okay, I can understand that sentence. When Redridge and his people made ready to depart, they were halted by Queen Elena, who, for their generosity to the people of Gilneas, gifted them a place in Gelnor, and to Redridge a seat at her court. The dwarves were glad to accept, and Redridge ever shared Elena's trust and counsel. After over 2 centuries, dwarves and humans of Gelnor have adopted many of each other's customs. The dwarves have taken to the worship of the light, albeit in hewn caverns of carven stone rather than churches, and the humans became excellent wood carvers and griffin riders, if more inclined to long lances rather than thunder hammers. It is said to this day dwarves and humans live there in Gelnor as one Gilnean kin. Their fates entwine until the breaking of the world. So I both like this, and there's some aspects I'm not as sure. The whole Griffins and Thunderhammers thing came much later on. I don't think the Wildhammers were known, used Thunderhammer. Well, I'm not sure about Thunderhammers specifically, but their Griffins were more of something that came later on with Airy Peak. They were still kind of like dwarves that were more inside, I feel like. That I can't remember on that front, because Grim Batal is built like a normal dwarven city, whereas the modern Wildhammers more stood outside because of what happened with Grim Batal. Oh, whatever. Again, I need to be talking more as I go. I don't have a lot of time, and I'm pretty much wasting an entire stream just talking at this point. Alright, so I think that's all of it. Probably not, actually. Yeah, I think that's all of it. Well, sorry, I'm going to keep playing for now. Still got half an hour of gameplay I could do at least, but it's not going to be too much. I'm going to head back to that area. I'm going to do the Fountain of Arcana at some point. In fact, I'm actually going to pick up this quest now, just because I don't think it's going to be an issue. Working with sturdy Gilnean ore is no small feat, let me tell you. But there were times when I yearned for something more exotic, especially when the Greymane walls closed shut. Oh, the longing I felt. But now fate has smiled upon me. Finally, I've been given a chance to once again lay my skilled hands on those rare ores. There's one ore in particular that holds a special place in my heart, Crystal Vein. Back in the days of my apprenticeship, I had the honor of working with it. It was a beauty, I tell you. Strong, durable, and a joy to forge. Having that ore by our side would be a true blessing for the rebellion. Sadly, Crystal Vein is a treasure found only in the distant lands of Stranglethorn. If by some stroke of luck you happen to set foot in Booty Bay, so you got a goblin by the name of Crank. He used to be my go-to supplier for that precious ore. Tell him I sent you, and maybe, just maybe, he'll be able to hook you up with some Crystal Vein or once again.
Have a good one.
Sorry, I was reading that one kind of fast because I just wanted to fight. I already wasted pretty much all my Fellstone, which is kind of annoying. I definitely need to get at least 3 more soul shards. Oh, oh, cool. I didn't even know there was one right there. I know it was invisible, and that's why. But... I didn't even get a soul shard on that one. That sucked. Oh, forgot about you. Wait, what? I was halfway through reading that one. That's a green one anyways. Fruit-wise, it doesn't really matter, but... Gain 12 spell damage for 15 minutes. Huh. Okay. Well, I'm going to be making that in the future. Granted, it's a food item, so there's only so much use out of it I can get. Anyways, so I'm going to head back. I'm going to get that one turned in. Wagon Woes is something else I'm going to do. Otherwise, I'm going to worry about the Night Howls, because, as well as the Blood Claws. Yeah, Blood Claw. Because the Blood Claw are on the way. There's a quest I got from Ravenshire, as well as the camp up there. Otherwise, everything else is going to be a bit later more. I'm going to try skipping the Blood Claws for now, though. Actually, no, I'm not going to skip the Blood Claws, because that way I can get the Vagrant Supplies and turn it in. Yeah, okay, it's just this here. There's the Ogres now, but again, I'll probably do that on my way back or something. Overgrown. Which one were you again? Head to the Rosewick Plantation. Oh, Blood Claws are over here, though. What? Not press that. I would have thought it would have been that, but apparently it's not. Not in the tents. Let's say to the south of them. I wonder if it's a different spot entirely, not the Overgrown Acre. Let's go in here. my soul shards right now. Alright. Alright. It's at the camps. I don't see any crates. Actually, did I check thoroughly inside? I don't know why I'm not reacting very quickly or moving stuff around this smoothly. Yeah, I guess this isn't it. This is A camp, but not B camp. I already know it's not the right spot for the wheel. That's a different farm entirely, but... Waiting on you. I'm surprised I didn't have any quests to have me go after them yet, but oh well. It's over here. It's a church. There's actually a house over here, but it looks like it's infested by bats, nothing else. Screw farm. Apparently this is a farm? Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, hello there. Quest. Lawton Anderson.
Hello.
Who goes there? The Haunting of Aliaton. Wait, that's an I didn't realize that. Aliaton Anderson. You help. I need help. She is everywhere, and yet nowhere. By all that is holy, I just want her gone, please. I don't want to dance their dance or join them in their circles. Their dark circles, their deathly shade, please. To the southwest, near the town of Greyshire, where I last camped. And that's where this all started. I left my journal out there. Please inspect the campsite. Get my journal, bring it to the Pillars of Wolfswood. They must have some idea. I need help. I can't go on like this. Okay.
Safe travels.
Nothing else is here, I'm guessing. Okay, apparently I can't even jump over the fucking fence. Oh. Try not to swear unnecessarily, I guess is the word. That was the Ebonmere farm. Hang on. Let me see. Not vagrant supplies, bag of rose. Rosewick Plantation, just to the northwest. So, yeah, he was around here. So I think it's probably that one. I see that I could barely see. These are the Night Howl. Didn't say anything specific other than just to kill the Night Howls. I think, right? Yeah, just. I think we found all over. Yep. Alright. You guys count. You might be a bit of a problem. Oh crap. Okay. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Oh, that's interesting. I'm not gonna waste that ability on you, though. Okay. Probably should have sent the Voidwalker in there and then waited to see who or how many were attacking. I think that's all the ones at this tower for now. I always quite liked the Worgen. I always liked their original design. I know some people were actually upset when their visuals were upgraded when they became a playable race. I didn't mind how they looked in either of them, but I always liked that they just looked more monstrous in this one. I do, so just personal preference. Alright, so I need to look for more of them. So many of these bats, but I don't remember getting any quests for bats. Nope. Oh, so there should be... Nope, it's just a bunch of bats again. So this one then. With a bunch of dead night howls, unfortunately. Wait, that's Glaymore's stat. In the hell is Rosewick? Northwest of there. Oh, hang on. Looks like there's a... It's back here somewhere? Oh, actually, this is... Wait. Wait, Rosewick. Hang on. Didn't it say a different name? Now I'm curious about that. But oh well, I'm not gonna worry about that right now. Something I might look back later. Stamina. Use you now so I'm not wasting any space. I'm curious what's up there. It looks that I'm guessing that's where the book I was reading is talking about. So it looks like a dwarven city. Well, there's a night howl here. Can you guys please die a little bit quicker, just so I get the soul shard without having to refresh that? Just a little annoying. Those are the crumbled remains of one though, but it could be something else anyways. I think when that wears off, yeah, it's definitely going to be stopping when that wears off, so... Oh, hang on. I don't really need to keep going this way, but I am curious, so I'm going to keep going for now. Still gotta find the camp so I can get the supplies and for wagon rolls I forgot about, I will say. Okay, it's just a bunch of freaking Worgen. Don't need to go that way right now. So I'll have to go back to the farm and get the wheel. No, here's some more of them. Actually, I'm looking for a wheel. It shouldn't be too hard to find. Ah, right here. It's in a side of a box. I'm pretty sure having that inside of a box would be a waste of space. Just have it like leaning against the wall, especially outside, I would imagine. Alright, so I'm gonna turn in a couple quests so I can sell a couple things as well. And clear up some of the quest log.
Can I help you?
Each moment wasted is another moment the Night Howl bide their strength. These shackles hold some sort of power, channeled only by the Worgen. You have done well in thinning their numbers, but there is still more than we can combat. To end the Night Howl threat, we must target their leadership. The tribe of Worgen are led by strong Alpha, who command their packs with extreme efficiency. Without the Alpha, the Night Howl would crumble into disarray. I'm asking you to delve into the Wolf's Lair. Old Rock Pass can be found to the west of here. It is the trail between Silverpine Forest and Gilneas that got breached some time ago. It is infested with the Night Howl Worgen, and it is there you will find their Alpha. Slay them and rid us of this threat. Oh wow. Nice piece of head armor for anyone that is
Have a
here.
good one.
I can't equip it.
See you later.
Hey there.
Let's clear up some space before I finish your quest. Oh, hang on. Was that the... Yeah, that was Red Wolf meat. Don't sell that. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to... I should have looked for a innkeeper. Yeah, that sucked.
See you later.
Oh, well. Oh, yeah, turn you in.
Looking for something specific?
Have you had any luck finding food for us, adventurer? Well, I am impressed. These fresh cuts of meat will surely go a long way in easing the rumbling of stomachs. I will make sure this gets to our most desperate first. Thanks again for what you've done. Take this as a token for keeping us alive just a bit longer.
See you around.
Thank you. You can have it back. Okay, so again, still got to turn that quest in, but I'm gonna go look for vagrant supplies and... Am I blind? Probably. Securing Gilneas. Oh. Okay, that's what I get for not paying attention. Oh, end of silence. Interesting. Should be a little bit of a threat to my science ability. I gotta go find those blood howls so I could get the supplies back. I want to finish up with that camp more or less, so I can move on to the town in next stream or recording or whatever I end up doing. Or at least the next time I play in the area, I will just be able to... Ah, here. Oh, of course. Are you kidding? right button, wrong action bar. Wow, this one's wrong. There you are. Yeah, might as well fight you two. Oh, they already, oh, and you apparently. Oh, you're not running the right way! This sucks. And I don't have anything. Did not go the way I was thinking it would. Oh well, I got what I needed. Oh, I still have to kill a couple more anyways. Alright. Just so I can at least gain some health and magical back. This one. And again, press the wrong action bar button. Alright, that's good. Alright, this will probably be the last of the gameplay except for any mobs I run into on my way back to this town, so just gonna turn in these last few quests. Well, I'm gonna turn in vacant supplies, wagon woes. Jesus Christ, these things are just... fine, you can fight that one. I'm getting annoyed. I hit it with my staff. I mean, I don't really do that often enough, so... The quests that take place outside of the zone will probably be waiting a good while, I think. I'm not sure, though. I could change my mind and end up going to the zones, but especially the Crystal Vein ore, I'm more likely two-way because that's very close to Blasted Lands. I'd rather just turn it in, do the quest when I get back down to Blasted Lands / Stranglethorn.
Hey there.
Oh yeah,
I
I forgot about that one. Maybe I could go... No, I don't really have time, unfortunately. It's only a matter of time until our supplies are spoiled by the vile hands of the Worgen who ran off with them. That is a relief. It was all here. I was afraid our rare medical supplies and tinctures would have been destroyed in the rough transit to the camp. I must thank you greatly for your work. We have been heavily reliant on these supplies. Please, take this as thanks, but must hear.
Have a good one.
So what do I need for... I just need to kill 3 alphas? Nah, I'll just go see if I can find them quickly and just kill them. I mean, why not? Like I said, the quicker I can get done with this camp, the better. And besides, if I don't actually need to leave it right at 12:30 or anything like that. I still have like another 20-30 minutes after that. The biggest issue just that comes in is just that the just gotta make sure I get ready and I start my car at a good time so it can warm up, which it hasn't been too bad the last couple days, so shouldn't need too long anyways. Could even AFK and go do a couple of them probably, but I'm not sure if I would do it like that. I need to keep an eye on that more. I have no idea where half the stuff I'm wanting to keep is anymore. Oh well. Filling 3 alphas shouldn't take too long. Hopefully. If I have to stop at the camp, that's fine. One good thing about dots is that it doesn't completely stop me. As long as if I can get the abilities off early on, it's still gonna do damage. There's one alpha there. Regular Worgen there otherwise. Gonna be a bit iffy. Oh yeah, I didn't dot that one. I'm assuming there's not going to be any. Yeah, no, I didn't think so. There's an alpha there. He's by himself. Go attack him. I'm gonna do this one more time. Actually, that was more of a poke than a smack, but didn't know what it was gonna do. It's only 2. Those are both regular Worgen. Oh, there's one along the way. Good. Beginning to worry. Alright. I decided I'd do that. Didn't take too long. Hopefully I don't get dismounted on the way back to the camp. Probably will be, honestly. But luckily I have a lot of health anyways, so that part's not going to be a concern. I don't need to worry about my magicka right now. Wait, did I say magicka? Mana. Jesus Christ. I don't know why I said magicka. I haven't even played Skyrim in a while. Jesus. I wonder if I said that multiple times today. I think at one point I said it and I kind of realized it, but kind of like, Jesus Christ, you daze way too easily. You're annoying. Not even worth my time. Pathetic runt. Probably shouldn't run right into them. That. Okay, this is just. alphas are killed, and probably just, it won't take me too long to get ready anyways, so I'm not gonna worry. Oh, one thing I might need to keep an ear out for is make sure my alarm doesn't go off while it's on camera, but I think I got another 6 or 7 minutes for it.
What can I do for you?
You've scattered the Night Howl with this move. I suspect their attacks on us will cease as infighting begins to establish new leaders for their tribe. You have done us a good favor, Warlock, and for that you shall be rewarded.
Be careful. See you later.
In 2
Supply
seconds
only.
when I make
Find
space,
is good.
probably, right? There's nothing else I don't want to sort through everything.
Have a good
figure it out. I
You
don't
need
need to.
something? See you around.
How are you?
Make sure you give this back to your boss so that he could sell it to the next person who does the same quest, who will probably sell it back to you afterwards. Alright. Turning wagon woes and securing Gilneas, and then I'm done. I think I played for a good few hours, almost. How long has it been? 2.5. By the time I hop off, it'll be 2 hours and 40, I think. Sorry for all the traveling. I should have thought about, or at least checked ahead of time to figured out that the Blasted Lands wasn't really going to be a good option for another level or two. Have you gotten my spare wheel? Oh, this is splendid. Now we'll be able to make pace to Shademore Tavern. I have one last thing to ask you. It will take me some time before I can get going again, but in the meantime, I want you to make sure the worries of my wife are settled. I sent her to Shademore Tavern before I departed with some of our most valuable possessions. I want you to let her know that I am on the way and I am safe. You can find the Shademore Tavern by following this road and heading west at the crossroad to Ravenshire.
Be careful.
Apparently there was a tavern in Ravenshire that I didn't see last time. That's fine. Another quest to turn in, thankfully. But yeah, a lot of traveling, unfortunately, but I think all in all it was alright. Needing help to get through that mine did kind of suck, but at the same time, like, I like grouping up with people. Even if I don't need the help to kill things, I like grouping up with people just for the fact that we can both get kill credit for stuff. Not a very warlocky way of thinking, but meh. I see lots of people I can do experiments on in this area. I can experiment on any kind of like humanoid, but I feel like experimenting on other humans is a great option. And it's not a good idea to kidnap people, so if I could do it on bandits or just rogue elements of humanity in general, it would be a good option. Alright, next part, I'm probably going to do the majority of the quest soon. Probably going to look into the spiders, ogres, and that's about it. Because that elite one I might be waiting on that longer anyways. Mainly because it's an elite quest. I could probably do most of it, but I'd rather try to get all of it done in one go if I can. But there's plenty of other things it looks like I can do, but I'm going to look into that before I start the next recording. Or stream. The next one could also be a dungeon, but I doubt it. I'm probably going to do a bit more of Gilneas itself before I do a dungeon. Plus, the Gilneas City one's good to level 52, so no reason to do sooner. I don't see... Hang on, let me double check that quest. Heading west. Heading west at the crossroad to Ravenshire. Heading west, so Shademore is over there. Whoops. Maybe I'll turn this quest in and then head out there. So, surprisingly, I didn't see a flight path or anything, so
Well
I'm gonna look around a little bit. Have the Worgen been cold? Your efforts will better the realm in time. The less Worgen that stalk our forests, the faster we can return to a state of peace. To stop the Blood Claw, we must put an end to the alpha of their packs. The strongest of the Worgen themselves are known as Alpha, and it is these creatures that command the rest of the smaller Worgen. The Blood Claw Alpha can be found within a cave to the northwest. Search for the Worgen camp west of Northgate Tower. The cave should be just nearby. Slay 13 of them and return to me when the job is done. That must be a big... It must be a big pack for them to... Oh, there's a good Griffin Master. There must be a big pack to have that many alphas. Well, now I have a way to and from the area, but... Oh, please tell me I couldn't...
What can I do for you?
Spike Crest. Okay, probably not. What? You want to help us? If you want to really do something here at Ravenshire, you can get rid of those Naga lot that have been gathering at the southern beaches. Ever since last year, they started showing up in droves. Killed a good many fishermen they have. Bring me 16 of their scales as proof. You can find them all along the coastline of southern Gilneas. Do that, and you'll bring me some peace in this bastard world.
For the Alliance.
Shut up my phone for a second, so I can get rid. Yeah, had about 50 seconds before that was gonna go off, probably on microphone. All right, so I turned in all quests that I can, except for potentially the Rosewick Worries one. So what I am going to do is see if I can find an innkeeper, which is probably going to be at that tavern. Trade goods, general goods. I just don't see why they wouldn't have a innkeeper here somewhere. Because you don't point anybody anywhere.
Hey there.
Nope, can't sleep in the stables. Historian. Maybe the historian could tell me some things too, but right now I'm not worried about that.
You need something?
Oh, browse my goods. Your goods, not my goods. Wow, there's a lot of them. Maybe I'll do that at some point. Oh, not far enough outside yet. So it's going to be at the tavern, unless I get there and it turns out the tavern is overtaken. Did I see anybody in that house up there? It's the only other spot I could think of. I'm pretty sure I already checked it, though. Plenty of vendors. It's literally just the... Yeah, it's the butchers. It's literally just the innkeeper. I don't know. Looks like another place for a butcher. There's nobody in this one. Fantastic. Yeah. Oh, what the? I walked right by you. I forgot about that quest. Okay. Alright, well, I'm going to check out that tavern and hope for the best. So. Hate that I'm going to have to run back, but it shouldn't be too bad. It is a tavern. It's the only spot I can imagine giving me a hearth. Granted, I probably should just leave it in Booty Bay anyways. But I kind of want to log off in an inn, because if I don't end up playing Arisandra tomorrow, because I'm playing other characters / games, I'd rather leave her somewhere like that. Granted, her rest of the experience is probably going to be through the roof. She could be all the way to 60 by now, for all I know. Probably not. Probably like 50-ish, I would imagine. Did push this video longer. Ideally, I was gonna stop like quarter after 12, but due to the lack of gameplay, practically, I was like, that just didn't sit well with me. All right, said west. Game, you better not have lied to me. Wait, wasn't there two? Concerned I might be. Well, there's a good-looking tower building over there. Maybe that's it. So near lingering skeletons. Yeah, I feel. Yeah, I feel like that's quite probable. This feels like it's more of a manor home at this point, I think. Oh nope, this is a tavern. Okay.
Good day to you.
Yeah, this is, I'm sure I could sleep well being across a bridge from a bunch of undead, both the Horde kind and... Oh, they could have walked up that way. Oh, you go from a different route. Oh well. You know, I don't think I ever really paid attention to the... Oh, nice. Innkeeper.
Open for business.
Good.
Light bless you.
Guess she's upstairs. I will turn in that quest before I get off. And I'm going to be picking up a bunch more quests later.
Greetings.
Donald sent you? These words have brought me extreme relief. I was prepared for the worst. I told him to come with me, but he was stubborn to look after that plantation until things got unbearable. Thanks for this news, stranger. Please take this.
Safe travels.
Alright. Well, I feel content with that. I really hope that there was enough gameplay in this one. I know there's a lot of not, so... Alright, well, thank you for anybody that stopped by, and anyone that watches this in the future.